Yo, what's up, guys? It's Norm from Daily Fantasy Archive. And if you guys are new to the channel, it's the first time seeing a video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. As you can see around the video from me showing from another channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss a video and you want to see all the free lineups and the great advice that I give out each and every day, make sure you turn on that notification bell. That will 100% make sure you are notified of every video that is uploaded. We also have a Twitter at DFS_archive. You can follow us there, and I'll be tweeting out the videos so you don't miss the videos there. You can turn on notifications there as well if you want. But anyways, let's get into the video. Last night was a pretty bad night. Holby didn't show up at all. I mean, Holby was over 50% owned in every 50-50 and giant double ups. It was just a big letdown. It was a pretty awful night, but you're going to have them off nights in daily fantasy sports. That's why you want to make sure that you keep your bankroll in mind each night. Make sure that you pick a certain amount and that you're comfortable with losing, that you're not going to go broke and you're not going to lose all your money and you're going to be homeless. You want to make sure that you're betting a safe amount each night. Say if it is your amount is $5, $20, $10, make sure you're betting the same amount each night. Don't be changing your amounts because that's when you're gonna lose your bankroll. And then the goal is you're never gonna want to have to add money to your Fanduel account. You're gonna want to put in say $50 to $100 to $20 to $10, whatever your amount is, and then you're gonna want to try to play with this and build on this for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's get right into the picks for today. Today, the first pick I'm going to be looking at, you're definitely going to want to be looking at the goalies first. That's how you want to start building your lineups and build up from there. And the two goalies that I'm going to be looking at today to focus on is Sergei Bobrovsky. And I'll give you a bit on Sergei Bobrovsky here now. He costs $8.8K, which is a pretty hefty price tag, so you're going to be wanting him to go off tonight. The Columbus Blue Jackets are huge favorites for the night for a good reason. As you can see, they're negative 275, which is a really good chance of them winning. They had been amazing at home ice. They're 23-9-1. He's probably the safest bet and the safest play for the night, as he will be high owned, kind of like Holtby last night. Most guys won with even Holtby in their lineup last night in 50-50s and other things like that. And the Devils are second last. Sorry about that. Second last goals a game. Bobrovsky is on back-to-back shutouts right now. But you got to think, is he going to run out sometime soon? Is his luck going to run out and he's going to play awful tonight? I don't think so. He should be a good play for you guys tonight. But the goalie that I'm leaning more towards is a bit of a risky play, but I'm probably going with Anderson tonight. This is two goalies. I changed up the format of the show a bit today. I'm going to give you guys a bit more selection. I'm going to show you the lineup I'm running, but I'm going to give you some breakdown of player pool for you guys and show you some other players that will be really good picks and should do just as well, if not better, than some of the plays I'm looking at. So if you guys want to swap out one or two players, if you're not feeling comfortable with a play or a player I'm suggesting, then you can. So with Anderson, he costs 8.5K. He's a bit cheaper than Bobrovsky. And the Leafs are big favorites to win tonight. They have crazy offense. They're offensive juggernauts. As you can see, they're negative 185. There's a good chance of winning. They're 15-10-2 on home. And he usually faces upwards, if not more than 30 shots a game. So even with a loss, Frederik Andersen will be a good play tonight, if not every night that he plays. And he's been much helpful and much of the success that the Leafs have been seeing as him pushing towards the playoffs. And Detroit is 13-6 on the road, as you can see, with Toronto being the big favorite. So Anderson, either one of them goalies should be a good play tonight. It depends on what you're going for. Bobrovsky's going to be a high 50-50 owned. Anderson's going to be not so high and is not going to be so high in GPP. So it's a bit of a sneakier play if you guys want to go that way. So now we're going to look at the centers for tonight. McDavid is going to be my first pick of the night. Even if McDavid is top play at center tonight, 100%, you're going to want to have exposure at him or have a look at this game. It's a high total game at 5.5. I'm pretty sure it's at right now. Let me see. Yeah, 5.5. Edmonton is negative 155 to win. They're 16-10-1 at home, and Islanders are 10-15-3 on the road. And they've had some bad games where they've lost 7-0 and got blown out. They've been getting blown out recently. They're really bad. And he leads the whole NHL, McDavid, in points right now. As you can see, he leads in assists and in points. And New York Islanders are ranked in the bottom 6 in all defensive stats. And Edmonton is a heavy favorite for tonight, like I said. So you should definitely be able to lock him into your lineups in your cash and GPP, and you should be definitely safe. He's averaging more than a point a game right now at the moment. If you're not going to roster in Connor McDavid, you're definitely going to look at either Jack Eichel or Matthews. Matthews definitely should have a good game tonight. Like I said, Eichel and Matthews are in highly favored chances to win tonight. Some pretty high-scoring games. Toronto's in a 5.5. Buffalo's in a 5.5. Both of these teams should win, and if anybody's going to score on either one of them teams, it's definitely going to be Jack Eichel or Austin Matthews with their high volume of shots. Another pick that I'll be looking at tonight, after taking Connor McDavid, I'm going to have to go a bit of a value pick, is Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan, Colorado is allowing the 5th most shots a game, and Derek Ryan only costs us 3.4, and he's on the 3rd line right now. You may be worried about it being on a 3rd line, but Colorado's giving up 3.3 goals a game. He's a good value play to pay up for the more expensive guys. You got to have good value plays in your lineup in fantasy sports if you're going to take the big guys, the studs like Connor McDavid. If you want the maximum amount of points that you can get in a night. He has 6 shots on goals, and he has 2 goals and 2 power play goals in the last 3 games. So he's been very consistent. Colorado's a big favorite to win. So he should definitely be almost a lock-in or a good play for tonight. All of Carolina players. We're going to move right on to some other wingers right now. Some wingers right now. One of the picks I'm going to have is Cam Atkinson. He costs 6.9K. Columbus is the biggest favorite on the whole slate to win tonight at -275, which they should smoke New Jersey tonight. They're 23-9-1 on home. New Jersey's 12-15-4 on the road. They're an awful team. Vegas odds says they're going to be the easiest chance of winning tonight. The best chance, good, nice, easy pick for a few players to get a few goals, as they're going to be winning tonight 100%. They should win. He's on the 2nd line. He's on the 1st line power play. There's been lots of goals coming from those 2 lines. He had 12 and 19 points the last 2 times he's played New Jersey. So, as you can see, he's been consistent the last 2 times he's played them. If you check his game logs, he's been on fire. He has 4 points in his last 5 games, and he almost plays a bit more than 20 minutes a game, which is what you're looking for. You're looking for guys who are on the ice a lot, who play a lot of minutes, to secure some points and shots in blocks. If they don't score, or if they don't get on the board at all with an assist. Next winger that I'm going to be locking in is Patrick Eaves. Patrick Eaves is on the 1st line tonight. He's averaging almost 20 points. He's averaging about 20 points over the last 5 games that he's played. He has a goal in his last 2 games and has a high floor with 12 shots on goal in the last 3 games with the Ducks. The Ducks are favorites tonight to win too. I'm also pretty sure. Let me check it out. Yeah, the Ducks are favorite tonight to win at 125. And he's been tearing it up, guys, lately. And for the cost that he's at, if he gets you 20 points or if not more, his upside playing with Ron Getzlaf is really crazy. They're playing on the 1st line tonight. They moved him from the 2nd line to 1st line, that whole line. So I could see Patrick Eaves getting 20, if not more, points tonight. Another player that I'm going to be looking at on the wing is Jordan Eberle. He's on the 2nd line. He's on the 2nd line power play. Again, Edmonton is our big favorites tonight. They're in a 5.5 total game. And the last 5 games on home ice, too, also. Home ice advantage is definitely what you're going to be looking at here. Like I said, Islanders are awful everywhere. Goaltending everywhere. Last 5 games, he has 4 points and has more than 2... and he's averaging more than 2 shots a game on a few blocks also each game. And in the last games he played, New York Islanders, he had 11 points is in the last game he played. And he's also averaging 12.40 fantasy points in his last 4 home/big favorite games. So this is definitely a good spot for Jordan Eberle. I can see multi-point upside for him tonight. Another guy that I'm going to be looking at that I'm going to be locking into my lineup is Jeff Skinner. Again, Carolina is big favorites to win. You guys already know how awful Colorado is. You guys know the deal. He's on the third line here, and he's on the second line power play. Colorado is giving up 3+ goals a game, which is horrendous, awful. They're worse in the whole league, 3.33 goals against average a game. And he had 18 last time he played them. And in the last 5 games, his line has been involved in 3 goals. So I could see lots of upside from these Carolina players tonight. You're going to want to check out some of these players tonight to lock them into your lineup. But Jeff Skinner is definitely a prime pick tonight, as he has a good chance of getting a goal tonight. Some other choices that, if you're not too sure about some of the wingers that I just named that will do good, that I've looked into and researched on, will be Boone Jenner. Should be a good pick tonight. He's on second line. He's averaging 2.5 shots a game, and you guys already saw Columbus is the highest favorites on tonight to win, so he should be able to get on a goal. And another pick that you want to, 2 picks that you want to maybe check out, look at if you want to switch around a player, you know what I mean, is Mitch Marner and Nylander, as Detroit is giving up 31.8 shots a game, and these 2 guys love to fire the puck on the net, and there should be some high upside for these Toronto players tonight. Like I said, I'm confident enough to take Anderson, so that's 2 picks that I would also show you that you could lock in on your winger tonight. Another defensive play that I'll be looking at tonight is Rasmus. He has 2 assists and 12 shots and 3 blocks over his last 3 games. That's really, really good for a defenseman. He plays upwards of 30 minutes in a game when he's involved in almost every play and everything that goes on ice. He's on the first line power play. Like I'll show you right now, Buffalo's big favorites tonight to win, and the game is live right now at 5.5 total, so it should be a good chance for him to get in on some points, if not multi-upside tonight. And his last time he played Philly, he had 14 points, and the time before that he had 8. So he should be a good safe play for tonight. Another defense that I'll be looking at right now after Erasmus is Cam Fowler. Cam Fowler costs $4.7K. He gets around 4 shots a game. He doesn't have the craziest upside for goals and things like that, but he's getting around 4 shots a game when he's averaging about 3 block shots a game when he plays 25 minutes, if not more, each game. So the upside for him being on the ice a lot, for him to be able to get on a lot of points and some power play chances is crazy. He should be able to get a few goals, if not, he should be able to get, if not get a goal, an assist, or a nice few block shots. He should be able to pay off, at least hit about 10 fantasy points is all you're looking for from a guy like him, only costing $4.7K. And I'll give you guys some other nice, sneaky other picks if you're not willing to take Rasmus or Cam Fowler. You're going to be looking at Oscar Klefbom. He has 3 goals and 9 points in his last 12 games. He's on the first line power play. So that could be also a good pick if you guys want to look at it. Zach Werenski is he's on the first line, and he's on the first line. He's on first line power play. He has 39 points. He's leading all rookie defensemen in points this year. He's a plus 17, and he takes a load of shots. This is what you're going to be looking at. You're hoping that he can get on a goal or assist against this weak New Jersey team, but if he can put up the shots he's been putting up in the last 10 games, as he's put up 38, you're going to be totally safe there. You're not going to be worrying about a guy not doing good. So that's the plays I'm going to be running for tonight. If you guys stayed this long and you guys enjoyed the video, make sure, like I said, to hit that subscribe button for more daily uploads and free lineups and advice. I tried to help you guys out a bit more today. Instead of just giving you 100%, just take these players only, I tried to give you a bit more options, because some people like some options, but they need some guidance. So I give you some players in the player pool that I've listed out and shown you guys that should do really good tonight. Make sure that if you want to follow us on Twitter, our Twitter is DFS_archive. Other than that, guys, good luck tonight. We need a big night tonight. I'm thinking that we're going to have a good night tonight, and make sure you keep bankroll management in mind. Have a good day, guys.